Story, huh? Complete. Now, the wood has become God. Wow. But man remains a man. Let the truth be. It's true. See? This should be. A lot of people started me, everybody has come. Okay, now let us make a deal. I'm going to be here today, Monday, and tomorrow, Tuesday. God willing, Wednesday I have to go, if alive. If not, then it is. I'll be completing my classes in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. What I have learned is very simple. I don't care what you believe, what you know, what you understand and what you don't. You understand what I'm saying? What I know is that none of you to be as you are today. There's a very powerful urge in us, all of us, that we want to be great. We should be great. We should have everything great. But if you look at the way the humanity has organized itself, you'll find three things. You'll find society, which is not social. You'll find the state, which has no status. Very basically, I have not met one person. Whether you are 3HO or you are Sikh or you are nothing or you are everything, that doesn't make any difference to me. What I have found out is that in my life, your knowledge, your strength, your beauty, your youth, your wishes, your desire are all yours. They cannot be mine and I cannot have yours. But there is no religion with reality, there is no state with a status. Those two things. And there is no human being who wants to be wrong. So what we did? We organized a religion to support the state, or we organized a religion which created a state. And naturally, man has used everything to protect himself. Why? Why you want to protect yourself? Because you don't want to be wrong. There is only one desire, not to be wrong. And in spite of that such a strong desire, we always go wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong, and still we are wrong. Why? Because we have not been taught even today one fact. Fact is, you are born as a baby, innocent, untrained, and baby dies, and child is born out of the baby. Then a child is dead, and out of that dead ashes of the child, a teenager is born. Teenager dies, and out of the ashes of that, a grown-up is born. A grown-up dies, out of the ashes of that, a adult is born. Adult dies, and out of the ashes of that, a old person born. Old person dies, and out of that, a senior citizen is born. And when a senior citizen dies, story is complete. But you have neither been educated nor trained how to handle that many deaths. Nobody teaches that. And every death is a shock in itself. We spend so much money, $7,000, $9,000 in practicing rebirthing. Theory is, it's a primal therapy. Theory is you have the anger at the time of birth and you carry that anger. That is just the anger of that trauma of birth, okay? Just understand. And how many deaths come afterwards that? You think that has no trauma? I am 62-year-old and 22 years I have been in the United States. I have not understood once why you act crazy. You don't want it. I don't want it. We don't want it. We go berserk. We act crazy. And each one of you are on a sale. Your makeup, your clothing, your everything is to sell, is to convince. Your all social life, your personal life, your individual life, your private life, your sexual life, your rich life, your poor life is all based on something. To get to somebody, to get to an opportunity. And everything is sell, sell, sell. And every sell may take you to hell, you don't care. But when you get into hell and you can't sell, you feel lonely, you feel desperated, you feel frustrated, and you resent and you are angry because you are not frustrated. You do it. And we men of God, we holy men, we religious men are the most corrupt ever born among the humans. Even we don't understand why you are in pain. We have gone so corrupt. We tell you you are terrible, you are horrible, find God outside than you. And what truth is, Alice doesn't live here anymore. You are never home. You are never you. Therefore, all relationship, all behavior, everything is not you. So all promises, all oaths, all honor, all relationship is not true. There is no truth. Fundamentally in our existence. Number two, we do our ownership here. This planet belongs to you. This is my house, this is my boat, this is my car, this is, first of all, that's a lie. It is always a bank loan. It's is never yours. You just pay 20% interest on it and they skim your blood. That's okay. That's because it's a credit economy. Secondly, this planet belongs to God. He is the host, you are the guest. And when you go as a guest to somebody host and you take over that home, how your host will feel? And how God should feel? We who are men of God have two possibilities. One is we can spank you, other is we can love you. Because there are only two gurus, Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter says if you do this thing, we'll give you $50. Saturn says, do this thing. If you don't, we'll give you 50 spanks. There's no third way. In the heavens, so they can't be here. So once in a while, a teacher or a spiritual man who's very intimate will yell and scream at you or confront you or say something. Normally it is not. And moreover, in the Western world, there's no reverence for a teacher. There's no even understanding. It is just getting to it. It has started. It will take a couple centuries. We'll ever know what is what. It took 5,000 years in India to understand a teacher and student relationship. And even today they don't understand. So why to blame you? You are a 200-year-old nation. You come, you pay, he teaches, he live off you, you live off him. It's an emotional, commotional relationship. It's not a real relationship here. When it suits you, it's fine. When it doesn't suit you, it's fine. But unfortunately, it's never fine with a teacher. That's the tragic part of it. A teacher is a person who's always super dissatisfied, frustrated, and angry with his student for his performance. Can you believe this relationship? Because it's a fact. Take a stone and take a chisel and a hammer and start shaping up out of a stone an elephant. What you're going to get? A spark? Stronger the stone is, bigger the spark. If you take a granite stone and start chiseling it, you will have a 4th of July. Now, how many people are teachers? Who wants to take a risk? How many students you want to lose? These egomaniac Western window shoppers, they go to somebody other class. Why should they bother? But anybody can give them. They know everything. I went to this whole World Expo, isn't it? What they call it?
Whole life.
Whole Life Expo. Oh my Lee, so many shops. All were selling very good except me. I couldn't understand. The fact is you don't have a problem and you are not wrong. The tragedy is you have not been taught at any step of life, baby to child, one death. Child to teenager, another. teenager to a grown-up third, grown-up to adult fourth, adult to old person fifth, fifth to senior citizen sixth. It is this number 7. You will be free. Now the 6th death shall happen in any life, whether I count it like it or not. True? Can I stop it? Number 2, when a person is baby and he becomes a child, party training is done and certain things are told. When a child is grown up to a teenager, minimum training is given. All training is given in school. Mathematics, this, Germany, geometry, whatever you can talk in. There's no human training. Not at all. When a teenager is grown up, nobody cares. And when a grown-up become adults, nobody is willing to share. When adults become an old age, opportunities are rare. And for a citizen, senior citizen, not that everything is rare, he is scared. He and she is scared to death. And finally comes death to relieve the person, and that is the cycle. Why? We lose vitality in us, therefore we cannot capture virtues. It is not true. Look, I have worked with underworld for 18 years with the world-known criminals. And now for 20 years I have worked with the world-known religious people. Now I am holy man, so all holy men meet. Just now there were 2 at the place I was in. I just saw them out. But let us have a complete understanding that the most important thing in this life is you. I am not important. And the only understanding important for you is you. And your understanding is important, not my understanding. If I can help you, fine. If I can't, it's unfortunate. But if you do not have in you your inner vitality, you have nothing. There's a light here, so many light, electric is all right. Suppose the fuse goes off from the pole somewhere, it will be all dark. It may come again, it will be light again. So what we do, we live in darkness and light. And it's not that switch in our hand, that's the tragedy of it. If we want the darkness, we can't do it. If we want the light, we can't do it. I have found out the greatest waste of your energy in your life is because of stress. Stress is defined like this. Stress is a state of mind. Stress is state of mind in which a person has to do something. Person has to do something but cannot do. Has to do something but cannot do. So he feels he and she is doo-doo. And we call it stress. medical word for doo-doo is stress. There are many things, and they are private things. They are your things, they are not mine things. It's not really in a religion book written. It is not something in the newspaper, US Today. It's not in Los Angeles Times, not at all. You have to do what you have to do, and you know it. You know it, what you should do and what you have to do. Bij mantra, that's Guru Nanak said. Bij mantra sarv ho gaya. Every seed has a tree in it. Every person knows what has to be done. Because everything in a seed is known. Every spermatozoa knows to go around the egg 8 times and pregnant it. Millions try, one win. But the one who knows and is faster wins. So in your life, basically, you are basal and zigzag. That's all your life is. Your brain is that way functional. If there is a female and a male in a body, female and a male in a body, the proportion is 40-60. If it's 40 male, though the body is a female, the function of brain will be all zigzag. If it is a 60 female, body may be a male and a female. It's a 40-60 ratio. How you look to me, you may look a beautiful girl, or you may look a beautiful man. I'm not worried about that. But if that 60-40 proportion is like that, there is a male dominant or female dominant, and whatever the net result of it, if it's a male dominant, everything will be zigzag. If it's a female dominant, everything will be oval. What is oval? Bottom, down, bottom, down, bottom, down. And what is zigzag? This way, that way, the same thing. So those who have a mental projection of a female, they will always be high and low, you can never find why. And those who have male projection of zigzag, they will be always zigzags, you can never understand why. So take it granted. Somewhere we have to bring harmony, and that harmony goes off because it is darkness and light, because switch goes off somewhere. Inner vitality goes off. They call biorhythm of the human. Have you seen the biorhythm charts? Go like that and then and then and then. Female has so many moons in her, you never know where her moon is at that time. Moon's in on the sky, moon is on it. She has what, 11 moons? 11 moons in a female, intact. They wean and wax, plus moon on the heavens wean and wax, plus she has to exist. Can you believe? Such a complicated life. She has to be working woman today, she has to be a mother, she has to be a housekeeper, she has to be almost accountant, she has to do shopping, she must do laundry, she must entertain guests, she must charm the friends of the husband, she must charm her friends, she must look beautiful and prostitute herself maybe, she may be absolutely taking Tylenol and drink a cup of coffee, God knows what she has to do. She must be smart and smiling and outside, and she has to do every weird thing to just rise to the occasion. And then you expect her not to be zombie, not to be burned out, and not to be an idiot. Now how many person can do all these 12 things. Look at the male, he hustles like a hustler and a wrestler, whole day lying around and just maintaining a job, comes home and he wants to forget himself, then he has to face a beautiful woman or ugly woman or a bitchy woman or sweet woman, God knows what. And then he has to immediately switch his role to become a householder and then head of the house. That idiot was absolutely booted out by a supervisor at work. You this, you that, you that. And then he has to come home, he say, you this, you that. His role changes. And you don't think it is going to be stressful. It is so stressful, it is almost killing us all. There was a good time when woman was whole day relaxed and waiting for these. Nancy Reagan said, I love to wait the sound of his steps when he comes from Oval Office. Because Reagan used to sleep in the Oval Office all the time, and when he comes home he was fresh. Good enough. Naturally, Nancy must hear his footsteps and feel good about it. Because he had done whole day's snoring job at the office. And it's fun to come home. And men used to come home like the lords and they would lie down and freak out and somebody would nurture them, take care of them, love them and restore back to normalcy. Plus the children will come and Papa has come and give a hug and kisses and God knows what. Then there was a prayer and meals and gossip and talking and sleeping and sex, whatever happens. And early in the morning, they were ready to face the day. That was graceful. Today, nobody knows how to pass the next day. And that insecurity, that stress, that insecurity in relationship and social relationship, insecurity in economics. You know, people were betting with me, I won some money. They say, well, market will crash Monday. I said, bet 1 to 10. I said, fine, not bad idea. Make few dollars. It didn't crash today. So somebody had the guts to call, he said, Yogi, how can you predict that? You could have made millions of dollars. I say, are you an idiot? Bush has to win the election. If Monday market would have crashed, he has not a Chinaman chance, they say. Isn't that what they say? So what they did, Friday went on the telephone, Saturday lined up everybody, and Monday, moment the stock exchange started, they started buying left and right. There was no panic. Yeah, those who get a B12 injection every day, they're not in panic either. Those who drink a cup of coffee every time, they're not in panic, they're just jerky. I asked one girl one day, I said, honey, you do all this to look what? She said, very pretty. I said, what for? Well, Yogi, everybody should look pretty. I said, I agree. But you look pretty for what? I don't know. I said, you are shy. Come on, tell me. Well, I want people to love me. I said, that's good. Do you love yourself? No. I said, when you do not love yourself, why somebody should love you? If you do not know yourself, why you want to know others? If you are not yourself, why you bother who others are? Cut to the basic of it. There is so much stress. So I'm going to give you 3 exercises today. Each one will last 11 exact minutes. I request you should never do them 12 minutes or 10 minutes. 11 mean in these three exercises 11 minutes. Number one, they are three. So there are 33 minutes in your life. If you can spare, you can eat up your own stress. Now, how many doctors are sitting here? One is Ram, one is you, three. Others are on holiday. They should have all been here. But anyway, I like you to judge it yourself. What these three exercises in exactly 33 minutes to you. They are very simple and they are very difficult. I tell you why. One exercise you are going to do is going to take care of your glandular system and will affect the liver and it will relax you. Whether you like it or not, that I don't care. I'm not giving you these three exercises, just they need your permission. All there you have to do is to do them. Second exercise will balance the chakras. And third exercise will balance your nervous system, parasympathetic, sympathetic, and all that. I decided to teach that exercise today because that's basic. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to live with your superior self. You all know how to live with your inferior self. That you all know. That's not the fight. Fight it the moment you have to live with your superior self, you start going so berserk. You don't like it. Because moment you have to be elite, you have to delete what does not let you to be elite. And deletion you do not know. Therefore you can never be elite in life. You want me to make you elite. No, that doesn't work. No. Therefore, everything is baiting and hooking and killing. That's all it is. Thou shalt not kill. Why not? All your love, your talk, your relationship, your affection, your dealings, wheelings, all that is based on one thing. To feed the fish the hook in the bait of your communication. Whatever it is. And the moment the fish get the hook in the mouth, then they pull the string and you love that death. And that is how people are in pain. All of us. I am in pain, that you are in pain. You are in pain, but you do not know how to get out of it. I know you can get out of it, you don't want to get out of it, so there's a pain. 22 years I have told you one thing, you have the birthright to be happy. You don't listen. I even tell you a simplest thing to become holiest of the holy. You go to the movies. How many of you go to the movies? You all go, right? Is there anybody who doesn't go? Once in a lifetime? You all go, right? It used to be $2. I have seen here when 2 movies were in 99 cents. Double feature they call it. But anyway, those days are gone. Now it is about $7? $7.50? Wow, God bless Los Angeles. So anyway, you spend exactly $7.50, then you buy a popcorn, and then you buy a Diet Coke or a Coke, right? Something. Is that true? And you go in and you sit in a chair, right? If you are on time, you will see a white cloth before you, and then advertisement starts coming and all that, and you start glassing. In a movie theater, they will tell you, do not smoke, do not litter the movie hall, sit in your chair silently, and then they say, enjoy the movie. Even there are do's and don'ts. There are commandments. Correct? And after that you sit and relax in your chair, you eat your popcorn and you drink your Coca-Cola. Correct? And you spend hour and a half. When you come out, you discuss, was it good and bad, what you like and what you don't like. Is that true? Sometimes you are made a fool because you lost your $7 and it was worth it. Sometimes you love it and you talk. That is how life is. Life is not hour and a half. Stretch it. And that's what it is. If you live in the God planet and accept what is going on, and meanwhile you drink your popcorn and Coca-Cola and sit in peace and rest, in the end of your journey, you will find you made it or not. But you don't do that. If everybody starts jumping on the stage and start choreographing and copying those actors, what is coming on the screen, what movie that will be? And you still keep sitting on the chair and drinking your Coke and pineapple, whatever you want to drink. I don't care. And sometimes there are scenes, the bombardment happening, torpedo happening, shipwrecking, whole thing. You still can sit there. Why don't you just sit like that in whole of your life? It's a God's planet. Let Him take care of you. Somebody else is running the movie. It is called theater operator. We call him a guide. It is his light which is creating the shadows of Maya. On the screen of karma. Well, let's do the exercises and have fun tonight. First is to reduce the stress in 11 minutes. Now, it may start hurting you because it will invoke the maximum acupuncture points. You are going to involve your 3 main energies. Okay? This is your left hand, put it on the heart. Just sit. It's very simple exercise. This is your right hand, make a cup of it. Don't bother. Just do like this. Put your eyes on the tip of your nose. Simple. And this hand, and start doing like this. It must pass the ear. It is called pittra kriya. Hindus have been doing it for 5,000 years without knowing why it is. They don't know. Ask them, why you do that? He said, pittra bhaksha. What are you doing? They do it with the water. You stand in a river and they do it. And they say, we are sending water to our dead ones. No, when you are grieved, somebody has died, you do this in the river, that takes away your grief, your sadness, and your stress. It is known as a pittra kriya. Pittra means the blessed one who have gone before you. It is their kriya. So they do, everything is a religion in those days, so they say go and stand in the river and just do it. And they do it for hours. Then it become Surya Namaskar. They started standing every day. It didn't work for a while because nobody was doing it regularly, so religion thought what to do. So they say every morning you must worship sun. So they stand in a river and start throwing water toward the sun. So it became a Surya Kriya. But God knows whatever many name all they wanted you raise your hand beyond your ear and break the arc line once, and it start working. We had to do it for 11 minutes. It may just start making you yawn and relax, and that kind of stuff will start, and very fast it works. This is what you call as on-the-spot treatment. Your cooperation is required, only doing it, not agreeing with the result. That will follow. Cross the ear, folks. Your wrist must cross the ear. That's the correct measurement of it. Cross, 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 do it. And do it with a rhythm, and do it with a devotion, and do it just to get rid of this stress. Well, come on in, doctor. We are all searching for the doctors today. There are 15 million people in greater Los Angeles. Just few of us has come. And we are talking about the most important thing called stress. Think of those who do not know even this much. Just do it. Just very graciously, worship like. There's no harm to be a Hindu today. For 11 minutes won't hurt. You know, I used to go all these places, I used to tell them, why you do it? He said, we have been told by the Pandit. What are you doing this for? We don't know. We are sending water to our heavenly peers. That's what they say. Then I asked somebody, how you 30 people were doing this morning? They said, we have to give water to the sun. I said, yeah, he needs a cup of tea. So you must send water there so it can heat up. And they thought I'm crazy, so I thought they are crazy. But they didn't know it was a pittra kriya. They forgot. That's how religion becomes obsolete. When the purpose of something you do, but just watch out, stress bugs you, that I know. And 11 minutes, you will start bugging the stress. Whole thing will reverse. But see, your hands goes from wrist to ear. You know ear lobes? Your wrist must cross the ear lobe. That's the technical part of it. That much back you have to go. And it'll hit the kidney energy right in your arm. I know what it does. The moment you hit the kidney energy, and you will be shocked to know, it will start working with the adrenals. And then whole system with pancreas and all that starts. Secondly, you will have lungs, and that will take care of it. And thirdly, also it will affect the central line. I remember in one of the training school of the church, they used to do it because the priests were young there and they were very horny all the time. So they were trying to make them do it every 3 hours. And those guys were so zombies and looked like they are on some drug. And I found out their routine is that every 3 hours they sit down this and do it for half an hour. And I said, wow, God, you don't want this priest to open eyes. And that was true. They were all half-eye open priests walking around. 11 minutes is enough. My God, if you do it for 31 minutes, what the hell you are creating yourself? You can't even get up. But there was no sexual overactivity case at all. This is where they were saving their water bill. Isn't this the way to preserve your celibacy? Come on, hurry up. You'll be fine in the end. Right now you're getting to your bottom energy. You can yawn and don't stop that. This is another thing in the West. When you want to yawn, you say, it looks so hard to me. You don't want to open your mouth. The whole day you chatter like a parrot. But when it comes to yawning, which is the natural body language, you don't want to do it. That day I taught this class, one person really locked his jaws, and finally when it happened, he put a whole hand before the mouth. And I said, I saw it, don't worry. Keep doing, don't cheat, don't stop, keep going. Regular. Time moves slow in this Kriya. Yeah, you don't want to do it. I know that I do it myself, so why should I think you are somebody different? Mamma mia, here you go. Bring me a pizza, I want to eat, sleep right now. But it's okay, keep doing. No, don't be fast. Just do it in a systematic rhythm. Keep going. It will affect your hip area, pelvic bone area. What you're doing up top is going to affect your bottom. And you will be very bottomly relaxed. But if you do more than 11 minutes, then don't expect to go home. You're going to sleep in the office. But you can do this for 11 minutes in a bathroom, when you are tense and not together. Yeah, you will relax like a hack. Don't worry, keep doing though. Effect of this Kriya is so hypnotic that you can't even measure it. You have 3 minutes and 10 more seconds. Come on, hurry up, keep the rhythm, keep up, keep going. Get rid of this inner mental and physical tension both. Well, if you want to yawn second time, there's no harm, go ahead. It's natural. Body will express in its own language this relaxation. After all, you are your vitality. Minus tension, you are fine. What's the difference between devil, man and an angel? Devil is jerky, man is perky, and angel doesn't know how to deal with the both. come on, 2.5 minutes more. Just keep the same rhythm. Don't hurry up, don't be slow, don't do halfway. Take the hand full, let the wrist cross the earlobe. You are in good shape. Well, there goes the time. 45 seconds. "30 seconds. After this I am going to call you to inhale, and when I say inhale, just breathe deep and take the hand as back and stretch out when I say so. Come folks, come. Keep going. Get ready. Now inhale deep and put your hand as back as you can. Back, the same way as you were doing. Tight. Exhale. Inhale back again, deep. Take the hand as back as you can. As back as you can. And stretch it. Keep it as good as you can. Exhale. Inhale again, deep. Go. Take your hand back. Now this time really work hard. Harder. Relax. Okay? Are you okay? Good enough? Now we start second. Should we, or do you want some time? Oh, let us do it. All right. Now second exercise is, here is those 2 points, meridian points right here, where belly and the bone structure meets. If you put your elbows over there, that'll be fine. And this is a Saturn finger. Put the nail of that under your id called the thumb. You see? And there's the tip of the tongue, right? Huh? That tip of the tongue is called half an inch tip. It's called taste tip. This taste tip you have to touch with the upper palate. 34, 35, 36 meridian points of the hypothalamus, which will regulate the pituitary and take the secretion which you have created by the glandular system and start asking the energy to open up the chakra. This is one of the kriya of the Kundalini Yoga too, what we are going to do. So this is what I am going to do and you are going to do. Hands not this way won't. It has to be little open. And this must fit. It's a little difficult posture, not convenient, but if you do it, it'll be okay. And this is how it will happen. Hara, 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 hara. Tip of the tongue and the palate. Hara, 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 hara. Good. Hara. Spring out.
Where the eyes? Where the eyes?
Tip of the nose.
Hara, 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 hara.
That will balance the chakras, all 7 of them.
Hara, 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 hara.
Hara. Mouth has to be open. Tip of the tongue and the palate. Spring the tongue at that point of the meridian. It will start changing the serum of your spine. It will revitalize the grey matter of the brain. Keep doing with fingers what you are doing, but don't let the breath go. Hold it tight. Let it open your ribcage. Don't worry, it will do its job. It will balance the chakras. Let the breath go. Inhale again. Hold it tight. Keep on doing with the fingers what you are doing. And when I say let it go, please remember you have to let it go like a cannon fire. Let it go. Inhale again. Hold it tight. Keep it going. With a cannon fire, let it go. Again, inhale deep. Deep, deep, deep. God, this is one time we have to be very deep. Keep doing what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. Keep. And with a cannon fire, let it go. Okay, relax. It's okay. You are fine? Hello? Where are we? Santa Fe? Alright, now we are going to take the most serious urge of our life to balance our parasympathetic, sympathetic and motor system. Motor system is going to affect our motor part of the brain directly. So please don't fool around with it, just do it systematically and nicely. Right? So stretch your arms and your legs and just, you cannot do in between. So get ready for it, okay? It's going to be fine, no problem, not that bad. Oh, where are you? Oh, artist, are you there? How long you have been sick? Huh? Okay, tonight juniper berries, soak them and blend them. Take their juice 1 ounce and ginger juice 1 ounce, mix it with the honey, and tomorrow morning, first thing when you get up, take 16 ounces of water and put in those 2 ounces and drink it. And 11 o'clock, wherever I may be, catch up with me and let me know. Yep. It's a good excuse not to work, but you are getting perfectionist in it. So, you know juniper berries? You have them. You'll soak them, but not to put too much water. And you have to blend them tomorrow morning and get 1 ounce of juice. No cheating. They're a little bitter, that's okay. And then take a ginger juice, 1 ounce, by measurement, put them together in water. How many ounces? 16. And then you have to just put it in. And by 11 o'clock, you should take it by 8 o'clock, all things normal. And 11 o'clock is 3 hours, and you will understand fully well. And then we'll discuss how sick you are. There's no fun saying right now.
There's a receipt inside. Let me...
Set, folks? Ready? Okay? Now, this is going to be a little difficult. Put it that way. Yes. Okay, this is what you have to do. Just understand this exercise. Very good. The hands have to be a little higher, not totally balanced, but just like this. And they have to be straight. No this way, no bent in elbow. And they have to go like this. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And with the tip of the tongue, you have to utter the same sound, and you have to create the rhythm. All right? All right? Ready? Ready? And go! Look at the breath speed in my sound. Har, 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 center of the nerves. It will move at armpit. Young people, is the life that matters, is the courage you bring to it. Italian food doesn't smell good. Suffer, my people, suffer. It is Bhaga Vadani. tragedy. Hold the breath. Oh. Let the breath go. Inhale again. Keep moving. Hands must move in that grasp. Come on, boys, girls, hurry up. This is the time to gain the whole thing. La 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 la. Let it go. Inhale again. Oh, keep doing what you are doing. Now it's just a second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Let the breath go. And this is last. Inhale deep. Ooh. Hold it tight. Move faster. Let it go. Relax. We are in good shape. That's all right.
Do these always have to be done together, or can they be done?
They have to be done together, and they cannot be done more than 11 minutes, and they cannot be done less than 11 minutes. Because in one exercise, number one, you are dealing with your glandular system, and that much it takes. Then you are dealing with your chakras, which are the nerve centers in the body, and with your psyche frequency. And the psyche frequency from 1.1 megawatt, 6 wattage, has to be raised to 2.3 to 2.5, something between that. And that's what that other thing with the Saturn finger does. And then this is the armpit exercise, in which the three nervous systems balance with each other help. And that's all it is. It's no big miracle or a gimmick. But if you do it every day, I'm not asking you to stop anything what you're doing, rather I like you to continue every nonsense you're doing and just do this for 40 days, see how many changes you go through. Once you restore your own vitality, virtues you can enjoy. You do not enjoy virtues because you don't have vitality. If you have no teeth, and if you have teeth, they have cavities, you were given 36 gourmet dishes in a meal, you're not going to eat one. You're not living, you're existing, and you're dragging your life. I have found out the problem. Problem is not your faith, problem is not your love, problem is not your education, no problem. You don't have yourself in you. And that has to be brought back. The rest is a bull. No nonsense, it's true. Nobody wants to work with his students because these idiot spiritual teachers are afraid if they give a hard work, people will run away. And every money has to be changed, $6,000 for this, $10,000 for this. You get nothing. The long hours of talk and preaching and inspiring and God, all is B-U-double-L. Doesn't work. When a man's three things are out of balance, man is out of balance, period. Rest is all excuses. Oh, impotent is impotency. Impotence is impotent. You call it a white impotent, a black impotent, a grey impotent, tall impotent. Impotence is impotence. When you have no vitality, you are impotent. You can blame your mind, you can blame your food, you can blame America, you can blame your air, you can blame the whole thing. Blame and claim, that's the way you drag yourself. That won't work. It shall not work. No psychology, no psychiatry, no doctor, no holy man, no voodoo, nothing works. If you are not you, what else is there? So you are out of rhythm, you are out of step, you are out of shape. You rape your vitality and then you blame others. I did it. I raped myself. I ran and ran and ran crazy. What I got? 5 years in one hospital bed to another hospital. What do I use? That's why I didn't show up. Normally I'm here. This time I didn't come. I'm going to have Thanksgiving holidays. The kids are going to come. I'm going to make steel out of them. Oh, you watch me. Come, you come too. Come. We'll sit under the tree in the cold, cold weather and we'll test ourselves up. Come. Don't come? Fine. Stay here. Enjoy your smile. But give yourself a chance. 33 minutes. Every day. I'm not asking you to convert. I'm not asking you to desert. I'm not asking you to love me. I'm not trying to hate you. Neither you hate me. These 3 exercises which you have done, 3 kriyas, are yours now. Share them with your friends, share them with your family members, share them with your neighbor, write to people and explain them. You will save a lot of people. Don't you see how you feel right now? Why are you so scared to work on yourself? Don't you want to be healthy, happy and holy? So, I'm going to come on 2nd of December, I think. I'll be with you 15 days. I'm supposed to teach 2 classes. I'm going to change because I cheated you. I didn't come here for my health. I'm going to teach almost 3-4 times a week. Come or not doesn't matter to me. Who cares? I don't need your $10. You don't need me. I'm doing my own thing. But if you come, then come. We'll enlist you in those classes. 1 class or 2 classes we teach normally. 2-3 classes we teach extra and really shape you like anything. Hammer you out, shape you, and that's the best I can do. You know, I'm a teacher, I'm not a preacher, I'll cover my part. You come or not, doesn't matter. The first time I give a most beautiful lecture in the United States, and it is a very good pamphlet. Anybody knows that?
Liberated man.
The concept of liberated man. It was a big hall in YMCA, and I gave the lecture, and the driver of mine tape recorded it. That's it. And that was my first audience, or a great popular yogi. So I'm very accustomed to it. Piscean age is gone. Today is the 8th day. After 2000 years, the Mars and Jupiter have crossed again. They will never do it another 2000 years. But this time, every 2000 years, the gap will be bigger and bigger. Piscean age will not stay for 2000 years, it will stay for 5000 years. This Aquarius age is I know. Piscean age is I want to know. Now those who know shall survive. Those who want to know shall vanish. Majority of the people will dead by terminal diseases and by knowingly doing things where they should not be doing. Everybody has to survive only with one medicine, I know. If you don't know, ask. But if you do what you should not do, and you do it anyway, you will be dead. And that is the law which shall prevail in the age of Aquarius. It is called the spontaneous justice. Piscean age is trial by jury, judged by the peer groups. Aquarian age is to judge by the heavens. Change. You change it or not, up to you. You don't want to know, you don't have to know, and nobody's letting you know. You, within you, have to know and act accordingly. So, this is also called the age of consciousness. Ask your little feeble consciousness what it says. And cross it for experiment and see how you criminally die and how you rot virtually. This is the cusp period. You have 7-year cusp period. You can go get by with this. After that, you die like flies. It happened when plague struck, you remember? There was nobody to give a statue to somebody. There used to be truckloads of dead body taken out of the street and homes. And that is what is coming in the next 7 years. And you will live to see it, or die along with it. One wrong action, one drop of citrus in a ton of milk, splits it. One wrong action which you knew not to be done, do it, you are done. Simple. Heavens have become simple. Heavens have taken over. It's not now, the age is not ruled by the Akasha, the ether. So you are nice, fine, feel good, right? Now shake yourself to distribute the energy. Shake your body totally back and forth, up and down. Every part, not just one part. Just shake. It will distribute it. You'll feel fine. You have suffered enough. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale deep, 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 deep. With the full breath. Let the heavens listen. Deep, 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 deep inhale. Go. Let there be peace of mind. Let there be peace of us, around us, between us and for us. Let the planet Earth, the Mother Earth, bring us peace, and Heavenly Father, give us peace. O God within, O 13 megawatt trillion God, give us peace of advice, peace of enlightenment, peace by peace, piece us together. Give us this day, give us all the days. Under Thy will and command, within us we live. Let our inner voice become stronger and our outer voice silent. And may we find peace and tranquility in that great silence. Let us all welcome the age of Aquarius, the age of heavens, age of self, age of peace. Satnam. See you tomorrow sometime, I think at this time. Is that true? Huh? And yeah, Wednesday I'll be leaving, and then we'll start the rest of the series when I come.
And there's also tantric then.
Oh yeah, there's a tantric. That
Well, you're here.
super number. There's a super number tantric course we designed, and I don't think you should miss it, but economy is bad and you have excuses. But you go through those couple hours, you won't regret it. And I think this is the time to get our scene together. See you soon, God bless you, and Sanam.
Siri, are these the same exercises he taught yesterday?
Oh, wow.
Yes.